their home opener. Get that defensive play by Sheldon Rankins. As Troy said, happy to have him back. It's Texans football, down 4.
This right here, ESPN Bet, this is the sports book that gives fans the tools they need. Like stats at your fingertips while you bet. Just the thing to line up that perfect parlay. One expert picks, oh yeah, we got those too. That guy's got some good points. Whatever kind of fan you are, ESPN Bet's got you covered. With everything you need to bet smarter and score more from the game. ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. And right now, get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 bet.
The anticipation of a new McDonald's sauce has reached its sweet, smoky, and gold pinnacle. Special edition gold sauce.
Okay, Nate, it's just one smile, okay? One smile, and then we can go home, okay? No, that's too much teeth.
Nate, come on.
You gotta look at the camera, honey.
Nate, listen to your mother.
Buddy, look up, okay? No, that's too far up. This isn't working. DeVito, you're in.
Tommy DeVito, backup Nate.
If only there were backups in real life.
Hey guys, follow me on this one.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
See? Now that's a smile. Okay, now everybody look at DeVito on this one.
Week 3 of the NFL season kicks off with Thursday Night Football starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
It's WNBA playoff time on ESPN, and we on go.
It's time to rock and roll!
8 teams, each one with something to prove.
She's stealing it!
We can't get enough of the WNBA playoffs, only on ESPN and streaming on the all-new ESPN app.
Behind every great fortune is a great crime. Is this blood money?
FX is The Lowdown. Premieres September 23rd on FX. Stream on Hulu.
Hard to believe Max Crosby has never been a first-team All-Pro. He has made the last 4 straight Pro Bowls. Been a second-team All-Pro. He's absolutely relentless. And he'll be coming after Justin Herbert tonight. That matchup between the Chargers and the Raiders coming up at 10 Eastern. Chris Fowler, Dan Orlovsky, Louis Riddick, Katie George, and Peter Schrager on the call from Vegas.
Hey, Dan Orlovsky, he's the hardest working guy on television. Every time I turn on ESPN, he's on.
And then when he's not in the studio, he goes on with McAfee like from his car.
I mean, I don't know when the guy sleeps.
Let's go down to Laura Rutledge, who knows how hard Dan works just each and every day.
Yeah, Dan's going to love that you guys are talking about that. I want to update you guys on something. Kalijah Cansey, the D lineman for the Bucks, is out for this game with a pectoral injury, a massive blow to this Bucks defense. And Todd Bowles telling me they're going to have to do it with the rotation of Greg Gaines, Logan Hall, the rookie Elijah Roberts. He said somebody's got to step up here now.
Here's Nico Collins, Laura making the catch, and a first down out to the 40. Good throw from C.J. Stroud as he hits big number 12 in stride for 16 yards.
Well, Tampa Bay, they bring the blitz. They pick it up nicely, and Zion McCollum, who got beat for the touchdown, he's locked one-on-one. Good route there by Nico Collins, but he gets inside, and then it's just a matter of ball placement and beating it. But here's the pickup. Nick Chubb inside. Got a clean lane then on the throw to Collins.
Just Collins' second catch of the game. The other one, a 29-yard touchdown that made it 7-zip. Handoff to Chubb, and Servassier Dennis is in there to make the
success offensively here in this second half. Like we saw on that opening drive, the ball's got to get to Nico Collins. I mean, the offense pretty much runs through him. It's hard to imagine them being able to do much on that side of the ball if he's not touching it.
No targets tonight for either of the high draft picks, Jalen Noel and Jaden Higgins, the rookies, teammates at Iowa State. On 2nd and 8, Stroud steps through, fakes the throw, and draws a crowd. 3rd and short coming up as Yaya Diaby, first time we've said his name tonight, makes the stop, but a gain of 6.
It's been a lot of this offense tonight is C.J. Stroud scrambling. Here's a look. They got, initially he's looking at Nico Collins. He was in the slot. He had Jakob Johnson, who was coming across on the drag route. Not a big receiving threat, but that was about the only guy who really created any type of separation.
Stroud is sacked on 3rd down and 2 by Tyke Smith. So Todd Bowles bringing pressure, and the protection breaks down. It's 4th down.
Well, Goombawale, he's in there in the backfield, and he just gets trucked right here by Tyke Smith. I mean, he just goes right through him, and C.J. Stroud, he's sitting there thinking, we've got this picked up, and bam.
Tyke played slot last year. They moved him to safety before the draft. He played some in college, and boy, did he bring it on that 3rd and 2. Beautiful punt by Townsend. And it checks out of bounds inside the 10. Well done by Tommy Townsend. And the Buccaneers get the ball back. 53-yard perfect punt. Warm night. A look at downtown Houston. Their Texans down 4.
Don't sleep on this one, Bucs fans. Gillette's Best Shave has a new look this season, and it's looking smooth. Talk about putting your best face forward. Gillette's Best Shave is now the best a fan can get. Now at Walmart and Walmart.com.
The international games are back on NFL Network. And here our stars come out in the morning with a return to London and debuts in Dublin, Berlin, and Madrid. It's Sunday morning football. The NFL International game starting September 28th.
With Amica Auto Insurance, it's not just about where you're going, but who you go with. We're customer owned, and we look after what matters most to you. Together. Get your quote today.
What is a smile? Is it a simple shape our mouths make when we're happy? Or is it something even more important than that? At Operation Smile, it's breathing, eating, and living with less pain. It's a symbol of hope. And because of you, we can bring that hope to so many who need it. Scan or go online to learn more.
For National Preparedness Month, 4 Patriots is doubling your solar generator power. I'm former Navy SEAL Cade Courtley. When you get the powerful Patriot Power Generator 2500X, we're going to give you the expansion pack that doubles its power absolutely free. It's part of a bonus package worth over $2,800. All yours, all free. But you have to act now. This historic deal ends September 30th. Go to 4patriots.com now before it's gone forever.
Mott & Bow is the #1 premium denim company in comfort and style. Their jeans have dynamic stretch technology to provide absolute flexibility. They are probably the most comfortable jeans you'll ever wear. Head on over to mottandbow.com for the perfect balance of fit, style, and comfort.
Good news, TV's #1 drama is back. Caitlin Olsen tackles LAPD's toughest cases in the new season of High Potential, premiering tomorrow night on ABC. And you can catch a special replay of the very first episode to get hooked after tonight's game. It's Tampa Bay's ball, sitting at their 8. They lead by 4. For the Buccaneers, their worst starting field position. Each team tonight scored on their first 2 possessions. Each team 3 punts since. On first down, Irving got 2. Second down and 8 coming up. There are the numbers. First 4 drives we saw scoring. Last 6 drives we've seen Riley Dixon and Tommy Townsend. They're the punters. Crowd's trying to get back in it. 2nd and 8. Hand off to Irving. Good blocking on the right side of this offensive line, and then the legs of Bucky Irving just driving for what looked to be enough for a first down.
Oh, it's a nice job offensively. The Houston Texans showing a 2-deep shell, and the Buccaneers were in 2 tight ends, and so hand the ball off to Bucky Irving. You know, you've got a favorable matchup in the run game, and then, you know, he's able to make the first down just handing it off to him.
He got the first down, a gain of 8. Little breathing room. Ball is out to the 18. Irving on the handoff, able to cross the 20 as we send it down to Lisa.
Hey, Joe, you guys were talking about Sheldon Rankins returning to Houston. No one was happier about that than Will Anderson. Anderson calls Rankins his OG. He says he was my vet since my rookie season when Anderson was taken under Sheldon Rankins' wing. And he said even when Rankins spent last season with the Bengals and he got back here, he said the relationship picked up right where it left off. He said just having him back just makes him feel like he can play so much more freely.
Yeah, Lisa, he's had a couple of big plays in this game. Sheldon Rankins. Here's Baker Mayfield just able to get rid of it with C.J. Gardner-Johnson tripping him.
The pass is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
And Mayfield avoided the sack to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Well, they bring the slot blitz, and it forces Baker then out of the pocket because they off of play action. They thought they were going to get the one-on-one. C.J. Gardner-Johnson comes from here, and they think they've got a chance for a big play down the field, but yet they're just not able to shore it up.
Third down and 8. Anderson got a great jump off the line of scrimmage, and the pass broken up, and Stingley won that battle. Mike Evans the target, and Stingley was right there.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about earlier in this game is the advantage that Houston has. So they bring pressure, and now you got one-on-one, but you've got a corner who's able to come up and just get locked up right in the face of Mike Evans. And you see just great eye discipline on Stingley's part. You know, here's the pressure that's coming. Baker knows he can't hold the football very long, but typically when you play against teams, they don't have corners like Stingley, and it's a little bit of Russian roulette for a defense to play that kind of game.
Dixon just got it away with Knoll getting brought down immediately. That was Izzian. And Christian Izzian downfield covering the punt to perfection. Back to work, C.J. Stroud. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, his first year with the Texans, helping to get the offense for the Bucs off the field.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, Jason Kelsey can watch every game every Sunday, all in one place. But how much NFL in one place can he handle?
Yes! Whoa!
What have we done? NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Every game, every Sunday, new users pay less.
Compliments of the chef.
Oh?
He was so glad that he had emergency roadside service with Geico. And since they saved his bacon, he presents to you a bacon tart flambe. With thick.
Mate, look, I don't need special treatment. I'm just happy that he's happy.
You're too humble, Mr. Gecko, which is why we also present to you, and I don't need special treatment, run-of-the-mill grilled cheese.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Get more savings in service. Get more with Geico.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. You handle chaos with composure, because everything you do behind the scenes sets the stage for their big day. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Let me tell you about this new Pretzel Cheddar Club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
From 2020 to 2022, the Texans had 11 total wins, fewest in the league. They hired DeMeco Ryans. They draft C.J. Stroud. Both came in as rookies, respectively. In each of the last 2 seasons, they've won 10 games. They've won the AFC South. They've made the divisional round, but it still burns them and C.J. Stroud in particular, when we talked to him, that they did not get past Cincinnati last year in the divisional to get to their first AFC champ game in franchise history, which dates back to 2002.
Well, every young team goes through it, and eventually you get to a point, and C.J. Stroud's at that point now, that, you know, just getting to the playoffs, winning 10 games, 11 games, getting to the divisional round, it's not enough. And it's not enough for DeMeco Ryans either.
Here's Marks. Off the edge, McCollum crashes down to make the tackle, a gain of 3.
So you turn around a program like DeMeco Ryans has since he got here, and there's a lot to feel good about. There's a look at Cal McNair, the owner. And they have high expectations, and they talked about it last year when they lost to Kansas City. And so the pressure only gets greater, and it's good. It's good for the city. It's good for the organization. And this team is capable of doing it. And like I said, that's why week 1 is always overemphasized, a tough opener for them. But this is a big game tonight.
Stroud's in trouble. Diaby chasing him. Now Hall. And C.J. Stroud just has to get rid of it. Yaya Diaby got through. And then Logan Hall, the second-round pick, who played collegiately here in Houston, couldn't get there, but forced the throw, and it's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and Levante David, he comes off the edge as well when he sees it, and he's able to get him moving a little bit in that pocket, and that's kind of what Tampa's had to do in order to get pressure on C.J. Stroud. They've kind of had to create it and manufacture it a little bit.
They want to shortchange Greg Gaines, who came up the middle, getting more playing time now with Kalijah Cansey out with a pec injury. It's 3rd and 7. Pressure and a sack, Levante David. And the rookie Elijah Roberts was in there as well. It's 4th down, and the crowd booing here in Houston.
Well, they put Servassier, Dennis, and Levante David then in the A-gaps, and they're trying to create single blocking, and you don't know which one's coming. And Levante David looks like he's going to drop into coverage. They expect him to, and then here he comes, right up the gut. And he's got a clean shot.
For Levante David, playing in his 200th career game, that's number 3 on the all-time Bucks list. Townsend hits it again. He's been busy. Cam Johnson waiting for it. And Cameron backpedaling is just able to get it to the 21. On the Bucks all-time list, 2 Hall of Famers in front of David. Rondé Barber, Derek Brooks. And in career game number 200, Levante David and a rookie, Elijah Roberts, make a play. Bucks ball, up 4.
Okay, goal of this play is to get USAA membership. Why do we love USAA, team?
Because they still call Mom Sergeant. And they pay Dad's claims super fast after that scary thunder.
And they make it easy for Grandpa to have insurance and banking in one app.
That's right. USAA is so good. Gotta make this play work for me.
USAA membership, always the smart play. Become a member today.
Wait, how's that gonna help us win a football game?
I don't know.
Rated mature.
Short on nothing, big on weekend. Only on Royal Caribbean.
Thursday Night Football on Prime.
It's on.
This week, an AFC East rivalry ignites as the Miami Dolphins battle the Buffalo Bills in a heated division showdown.
There he goes again. Can you believe this? Breaking tackles through the middle. James Cook.
Stream Thursday Night Football. Dolphins, Bills at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime.
We came here from the digital world, looking for something you've discovered. And some of us will stop at nothing to get it. But I can help you.
Hang on! Tron Ares, PG-13, only in theaters October 10th.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I see myself, because in 10 years, I'll probably be like, just starting my NFL career.
For real?
Yeah. Wait, because I'm 12. So.
Yeah.
8 years, I'm probably be in still college.
No.
Come be 20 years old.
You said it right.
What the hell? What the hell?
Well, if you want a guy to follow and a guy to feel good about, Jalen Smith, who's been in and out of this game, third-round pick from USC. As we said earlier, played in the Snoop Youth Football League. Snoop's got over 40 players that have come through that program to get to the NFL, and that was an interview they conducted 10 years ago. And here he is in the National Football League as what a throw. Mike Evans on a perfect throw from Baker Mayfield working against Stingley, and you just can't drop it in any better than that.
No, and Mike Evans able to get a little bit of separation. Wasn't a whole lot to his release. He just takes off the line of scrimmage, but he's able to create at least a little bit of separation from Derek Stingley, and the ball's just thrown perfectly before Stingley can even get his head turned around.
Tampa Bay's longest play of the game. Just their 5th first down over their last 5 possessions as this one drifts out of bounds for Evans, and heavy pressure by Jalen Petrie, who was coming on a blitz, something he does very well.
Yes, he does. He's a very physical player. They try to get him in coverage if they can. He can struggle at times there, but I'm a big fan of what he's able to do, and he comes completely unblocked at the top of the screen. And Mayfield wasn't accounting for him and had nowhere to go with the football.
Rashad White comes into the ball game. They hand it to him, able to break loose, got past the line of scrimmage and ducks out of bounds with a first down. Nice run by Rashad White and a good 1-2 punch for the Bucs at running back with Bucky Irving and White, who just got 12.
Yeah, really nice, and that's the benefit, as I was talking about, that Mayfield has had that Stroud has not, that he's at least gotten something out of his run game to help take some of the pressure off. So, you know, you're 2nd and long, and to be able to hand the ball off and get a new set of downs is a real luxury in this game.
Buccaneers now over 100 rushing yards in the game. As they hand to White, what a run. Are you kidding? He got almost 10, might have gotten 10. They're going to give him 9.5, and I mean, he was picking his way through bodies from the second he got the ball.
Well, Joe, I talked about how he gets stronger as the game goes along, and you see here in the 3rd quarter the way that he finishes this run here. I mean, he gets up in there, and you're going to see the contact, and he gets a few more yards after that.
Second and short. They pick it up, and White just keeps rumbling down near the 20. And it was maybe a touchdown saving tackle by Azeez Al-Shire after a gain of 16, and now he's down. C.J. Gardner-Johnson missed a tackle, and Al-Shire is down. So they'll check on him. We'll take a break. The ground game is working for Tampa Bay in this one. Up 4.
I'm not really one for the spotlight, but there is some gravy to be had. You know, I always seem to get primo parking. But you don't have to be a VIP to get more than just savings with Geico. Every customer gets tip-top service with 24/7 fast, friendly claim support.
I never do this, but could I get a picture?
Yeah, it's not like you run into animal celebrities every day.
Stop. It's Doug the Pug! Doug!
I stand corrected.
I literally never do this.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Cole's mom, what do you think of this,
Shacket?
Shacket?
Half shirt, half jacket. Best of both. Like brunch, or spork, or...
A centaur. A man caught between two worlds.
Oh, I got chills.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
second half.
Plan your commute around this dreary Monday morning.
Absolutely electric tonight.
Wait! Wait, wait, wait! Go, go, go! Yeah!
Here is the injury for two-time captain Aziz Alshire as he gets kind of kicked or the calf into the face mask. He was down for a while, but able to get up, walk off the field under his own power, and now Christian Harris comes in to take his spot. But they are rolling Tampa Bay on the ground, and that's the difference in the ballgame here of late.
Yeah, Josh Grizzard, as I said, first time to call plays last week. He's figuring this thing out. You got Bucky Irving down in the backfield, and he's running the ball the way he is. Just keep feeding it to him.
They've had Irving and White. White is back in there, and why not? They go to him, and this time, Houston stuffs it. Well, just to put numbers and a visual to what Troy was talking about earlier in the first half, the Buccaneers between 22 and 23, they were worst in the league running the ball. Last year they were fourth, and right now they're up over 100 yards in the game compared to 52 for Houston.
There's old Josh Grizzard, who you said from Lizard Lick, North Carolina. You know they're all tuned in watching tonight.
On second down and 9, Mayfield, Ibuka can't get to it.
Well, we saw Ibuka getting wrapped on the sidelines just a few moments ago, and he's trying to get to the middle of the field, and I don't know if it's hindering him in any way at all, but didn't look like he got there quite as quickly. It's a pretty tight wrap that he has. You see the double move. He's just not able to quite get across.
And there he is getting wrapped earlier in this second half. They're already without Chris Godwin and Jalen McMillan. Third down and 9. Mayfield, end zone. Evans, spinning try, incomplete. And Will Anderson had pressure on Baker Mayfield, forced that throw. It's fourth down.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tight throw, and there's just no real estate along the sidelines. You see as Evans comes off the ball, he runs straight to the sidelines. Stingley's got eyes on the ball, and boy, there's just, plus with Bullock coming over the top, it's just nowhere for Mayfield to feel comfortable throwing that football to give him a chance.
38-yard try by McLaughlin. First attempt of the night, and hits the upright. He missed one in Atlanta and now misses the second field goal in his 7-year career. A try between 30 and 39 yards. This one from 38, no good. And this game stays 14-10.
Dad, I'm a genius. I figured out how to make us penguins fly.
That's gonna be tricky without wings.
Exactly. That's why I've got Red Bull. It gives you wings. All we have to do is drink it.
And how?
Come on, Dad, just drink it. But why?
Why? It's 40 degrees below. Do you think we're standing here for fun?
Red Bull gives you wings, but only if you drink it.
Aww.
How do we choose?
I know. Gemini, my skin's dry but sticky from the heat. What here could help?
Tough combo. I see some serums which hydrate without being too heavy.
What do the Korean locals use?
Essence is like a light serum that's popular here.
Which one?
Now this is legit.
Anything for Bud Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL.
It's almost time. Can you feel it? The stiff arm, the unstoppable force, feeling a whole lot of horsepower and that Detroit toughness. Feeling all the feels for Lions Ravens next Monday at 8 on ABC and ESPN.
Live and direct, the nation's on the set. Both like a train when the West is neck to neck. Spin to rock the games, spot respect. To win your spot, put it all on the deck. Flex.
Pair of 1-0 teams going at it. Coming up next, starting at 10 o'clock Eastern here in Houston. With a minute 1 left in the third quarter, still 14-10 after that 38-yard miss by Chase McLaughlin, who's just sick about it over on the sideline. Houston still down by just 4 as they hand, and Chubb, one of his better runs of the game, gets 7. Leading rusher for Houston is C.J. Stroud.
Hey, that was close. That was close by Nick Chubb. They haven't had a whole lot to show for the run game, but if he's able to get through that initial line and it was close, he's got a chance to get a big play. But that's a good way to start it.
7 carries, 18 yards. Chubb able to pick up the blitzer for a moment, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and 3 coming up, and a flag is down in the secondary.
Illegal contact, defense number 21. It's a 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
The rookie Benjamin Morrison, 2nd-round pick from Notre Dame.
Yeah, definitely contact. Nico Collins, they're going to have the one-on-one look that C.J. Stroud was hoping for, and he gets a hold of him there, and then again when he's trying to kind of work back into it, you see the flag come out, but he didn't get a chance to play last week with the hamstring, but a guy they're going to be dependent on as they move through this season.
On first down, this one is caught by the tight end. Schultz makes a nice move and got 10. Depends on where they put it down. They put it right at midfield, which is right at first down yardage. And that'll end the quarter. They're going to move it back a half yard. It'll be 2nd down and less than 1 when we start the 4th. So we had the missed field goal by McLaughlin. Houston's ball at midfield, trailing in their home opener by 4.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond by manufacturing prosthetic leg belts that allow for greater flexibility of movement. Michelin, motion for life.
Saturday, John Cena, Brock Lesnar. The world will be watching. Stream WrestlePalooza on the ESPN app Saturday night.
We're with Mike, who's leaving home to protect his family and yours. We're with Tara during the holidays when she misses home the most. Thanks to generous supporters, we're with all service members and their families who need connection, comfort, and a home away from home. Are you with them? Learn more at USO.org today.
Ooh, I can ignore that. Just a reminder to get life insurance, but I can do it later.
We just got our life insurance through Ethos. You could get $1 million in coverage, and it only takes about 10 minutes.
That's not bad, actually.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
Hey folks, Chris Coonan here with Leaf Filter, America's largest gutter and gutter protection company. Leaf Filter has over 150 locations and has been installed on over 1 million homes. We've been protecting homes now for over 20 years. Our patented technology offers total protection for your home and comes with a lifetime transferable warranty. The process is simple. Give us a call to schedule your free gutter inspection. If you decide to move forward with the project, you put nothing down at all. 833 Leaf Filter or visit Visit leaffilter.com today.
This is the one who never stops. She works around the clock and knows when it's all on the line. Having the right supplies makes all the difference. The industrial-grade products you need. Call quickgranger.com or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
No scoring since early in the second quarter. Still 14-10. Just had a missed field goal try by McLaughlin. And now it is second down and less than one as we start the fourth quarter with the ball sitting just shy of midfield.
Well, we'll see how Nick Caley, the offensive coordinator, in his second game of calling plays, how he wants to play this. Second and a foot, inches, whatever it is. Maybe a little play action, take a shot.
118, what's that?
Well, maybe you get your wish. Stroud comes back. He's able to find the rookie Higgins. Nice move, still rolling. And Jaden Higgins inside the 25. His first catch of the game, his first target, good for 27 yards.
Well, that's what they do. They're able to move the pocket and give him a little bit of time. He had the option to pull up and maybe take a deep shot across the field to Nico Collins, but they covered it pretty well. Instead, he comes underneath to Higgins. Here's the deep shot across the field if they had it. But they get underneath that, come underneath to Higgins, and still pick up a nice gain.
118, what's that?
Fifth different receiver tonight for Houston with a catch of 20-plus yards as Chubb gets hit by Tyke Smith, who's got a sack in this ball game and a loss on the play of one.
I will say Jaden Higgins, from what I've seen, and it's a small sample, but I like him. And if you like Nico Collins, you're probably going to like Jaden Higgins because he's built a lot like him. And watching him, and then even the other rookie who we talked about a little bit earlier, Jalen Knoll, both out of Iowa State. I think he's got a bright future. This is going to be an awfully good group when everybody's going.
Second and 11. Stroud can't find anywhere. Now does, and that was up for grabs as Jacob Parrish, the rookie for Tampa Bay, got under that. The throw for Collins, incomplete.
I don't know if CJ felt him coming underneath it or it was just an errant throw. But the fact that this ball is high was a blessing for Stroud. Otherwise, it's intercepted. Because when he lets it go, you see Parrish comes underneath it. He's right there. I mean, if this ball's not thrown as high as it is, he's gonna intercept this ball. So he might have felt it as he's starting to throw, or it might have just been a throw that, fortunately for him, got away from him.
There have been no turnovers in this game. C.J. Stroud has been sacked on the last two third downs he's faced. 3rd and 11. Gets it away this time and has a first down with Schultz inside the 10.
Good route by Dalton Schultz. He's Mr. Reliable. And against that zone coverage, he knows exactly where he needs to get. Even with a ball that's a little bit behind him, he's able to make a play on it. But the Bucs only rush 4, and they don't even come close to getting near C.J. Stroud.
First down and goal.
Nico's in the slot.
All 6'4" of them. Stroud trying to find him. He does, but Collins is down short of the end zone with Jamel Dean right there. It's 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
They bring an all-out blitz. If Nico Collins just tightens this angle to where he's not going up the field, if he goes flatter, he creates more separation and he probably scores. But because he goes up the field, it creates a tougher angle for CJ to get him the football, number 1, and then also then the defender's there to make a play.
2nd and goal. Here's Chubb. Bottled up and gets nowhere. Vita Vea got through and made the tackle.
Well, you saw Chubb hesitate right after he got the ball. And usually when you do that down here, it's hard to get it across the goal line. There's a little pause because of the penetration. And then from there, it's hard to get it going again from down here this close to the goal line.
Ogunbowale comes in. He's in the backfield next to Stroud. On 3rd down and goal from now outside the 1. Play clock was at 1. Stroud, end zone, incomplete for Collins. And the offense will stay out there for D'Amico Ryans, 4th and goal.
Well, they had a chance. It's just so tight. Everything has to be so quick and precise that the double move, he gets the separation. And if Stroud doesn't lead him quite so much up the field, it's a touchdown. Not surprised by the decision here at all.
We've had back-to-back tries from about the 1. Here's another, 4th and goal. Sprinting left, floating it, incomplete. Tampa Bay holds. McCollum on Nico Collins. It was 1st and goal from the 8, and the Texans can't get it in.
They tried throwing it on 3rd and 4th down. This one was not even close. There was no chance on this play.
3 straight stops from the 1 for Tampa Bay. They're still up 4. Stroud frustrated.
Is this what life is meant to be? Could there be something more for me? I'm just a little curious. Is there something more fabulous? I need something to chase, something to melt this face. I need Las Vegas. It's too much and never enough. Oh, welcome to fabulous. It's spectacular, outrageous, impossible stuff. You'll stop and yell, welcome to fabulous. I think this trip is good for my brain. Stay out tonight, you'll sleep on the plane. A world of absurd, a place to combust. This is Las Vegas. Welcome to fabulous.
The new Popeyes Hot Ones menu has something for the spice curious, the spice lovers, and the full-fledged certified spice lords. That flavor's fire. Attempt the Popeyes Hot Ones menu. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Great news from Jeremy in sales. He's loving the AI sales agent.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's following up the leads 23% faster.
Jeremy. Great. So I can tell the board that the company is more productive.
Oh, no. I wish. But you can tell them Jeremy in sales is following up on these 23% faster. Oh, Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy.
Any business can use AI. IBM helps you use AI to change how you do business. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
There was a time that Troy Kenneth Aikman used to compete against Jim Harbaugh, now the head coach with the Chargers, who has said recently it's his job to get Justin Herbert into the Hall of Fame. As his head coach, it'll be the Chargers and the Raiders coming up from Vegas at 10 o'clock Eastern.
Well, and I was going to say, I don't remember him wearing the gloves, though, back when we played, which he did not. But the reason he wears the gloves is he doesn't want to hurt his hands when he's catching the ball. It has nothing to do with throwing the ball.
All right, taking over at the 1. See if they can get out of trouble here. Irving carries. And he's not able to get to the 5. 2nd down coming up, but they get a little breathing room. And what we just saw with regard to Houston, they got it down there. They had 3 cracks from the 1. When your leading rusher is your quarterback, that's bad news, and that's maybe one of the reasons why they went away from the run on the final 2 plays.
They lose yardage on 2nd down to Nick Chubb, and they try to throw it on 3rd and 4th down and obviously don't make it. But that's, if this team's going to be the championship team they want to be, they've got to be able to run the football in those situations. They've got to run it when people know they're going to run it, and they got to at least try.
2nd down and 6. Here's Harris. Christian Harris made that play as he drops Bucky Irving. No gain. And a flag comes in on the play, and Mayfield is celebrating. Let's see why.
Personal foul face mask, defense number 48. It's a 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
That's on Harris, who made the tackle. He got the face mask of Bucky Irving up under the helmet.
They sure did, and man, what a costly penalty that is. Joe, you mentioned it earlier, the penalties they had last week. Now, most of those were offensively, but they've given up a few first downs in this game defensively because of penalties, and that's a big one. I mean, they're backed up, and now they get a new set of downs, and then they get off their own goal line.
That is 5 penalties tonight on Houston. That's their 3rd first down by penalty. Up under the helmet counts as a face mask. That was the right call, and it gives Tampa Bay some room out to their 19, and now Irving gets it to the 20. Here's that sequence at the goal line by Tampa Bay. They make the stop. Jamel Dean on the tackle on Nico Collins. There's the run by Chubb, and then 2 straight throws.
And then 2 straight throws. They had a chance there. That's one that I know Stroud would like to have back. This one there was just nothing there whatsoever. But you know, it's easy to go back after the fact. If they hit one of those, nobody's commenting on it. It's a touchdown. But they've had a hard time running the football, and to have to rely on C.J. Stroud when you get down there, pretty hard to do.
Off the hands on that 2nd down try. Otten couldn't make the grab. There wasn't anything there anyway, and it's 3rd down and 10 as the Texans try to get the ball right back.
Yeah, you know, you look at it, it's been a clean game for both offenses in terms of not turning the ball over. And you know, which defense is going to make the game-changing play to really seal victory? And it just feels like for Houston, this defense has done a lot of really good things tonight. Can they make the one big play that they need right now?
Blitz coming off the edge with Petrie. Mayfield goes by Petrie and gets the first down. Brought down from behind. And Mayfield's hurt. And then gets in the face of C.J. Gardner-Johnson. But a 17-yard carry by Baker Mayfield on 3rd down and 10.
Well, you see everybody turn and run, and Baker Mayfield then he sees it open up, and defenders have their backs to him, and off he goes. I mean, this guy is not that fast, but yet he makes plays with his legs. He's not overly athletic by any means, but yet he knows how to play the game and can do just enough in moments like that.
Banged his knee into the turf and then popped right up after initially looking like he might have been injured. What a play. Flag is down as the catch is made out on the edge by Irving, and To'o was there for Houston to bring him down. Flag in the secondary, however.
Before the pass was thrown, illegal contact, defense number 4. It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Penalty number 6 against the Texans, and these are 2 important ones here late.
That's on Kamari Lassiter. He's riding him up the field. You see, he's got a hold of him. It's on Ryan Miller.
11 penalties in week 1, 7 were on the offense. 6 penalties in week 2, 5 are on the defense for D'Amico Ryans. And they're going to throw the flag. And 5 yards.
False start. Offense number 17. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
So now 1st down and 15 with just over 8 to play here in Houston. Buccaneers ball up 4. Hand off to Irving, cuts back. Still rolling. And the Texans swarm to the ball. In the end, it's a 5-yard carry. Lassiter gets the stop.
You called it, Joe. I mean, there are white jerseys flying all over this field. And now Tampa Bay They're picking up the tempo.
2nd and 10.
This has already been a successful drive for Tampa, just getting field position back.
Quick throw, Shepard delivers the shoulder into C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And that'll make it 3rd down and short after a gain of about 7.